Welcome, incredibly lax PG rating of the early 1980s to Geek Salad's Retro Movie Reviews from the Geek Salad Podcast. I'm Andy.
And I'm Mike.
And it's Thursday, which means my allergies are bothering me. Happy July, everybody.
Yeah.
Another miserable day. Plus, we're out in the East Coast, so we're getting all that Canadian wildfire and smoke.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad today.
It wasn't bad. I mean, I'm asthmatic, so I can't go out anyway. But
yeah.
we have worm sign the likes God has not seen.
Yeah. Yes, the last 2 days were awful.
Yeah. But tonight we are back talking sci-fi fantasy as we talk about a movie so synonymous with cable replays in the early 80s. HBO used to stand for, hey, Beastmaster's on.
Yeah, this is basically made-for-TV Conan.
It really does feel that way, even though this did get a theatrical release.
Yeah, I mean, the budget was less than half of what Conan had.
Yeah.
And you can tell.
Oh, could you tell?
The crowd scenes are, like in Conan, the crowd scenes were several hundred extras all over the place. This one, it was like maybe 50.
Yeah.
The town had about basically one street that they kept showing again and again and again
and again. Yep.
Yeah, and the horde of bad guys was 5 guys, maybe 6.
Yeah.
And
this is also a summer of '82 release too. So no matter what you say, you cannot say that it stole from Conan.
No, same year. So yeah, it was not inspired by Conan in any way, shape, or form because they were both being made at the same time.
They're also apparently both based on book series.
Yeah, although this one apparently, as Catherine would say, and as I did look it up, has absolutely nothing to do. I mean,
yeah,
the original book is about a Navajo guy by the name of like Horton Storm or something like that.
Of course.
Hostine Storm, a Navajo and a former soldier who has empathic and telepathic connections with a group of genetically engineered animals who gets sent from Earth to a distant planet where he's hired to herd livestock.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing to do with this.
No, because as I put it on our live stream for the podcast earlier this week, this is Goofy Conan.
Yeah, the author of the original book had her name taken off this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's interesting too because this movie was made. I did not realize that this movie was made by Don Coscarelli.
Yeah,
the guy behind the Phantasm movies.
And apparently, he was not terribly happy with this one either.
Well, I'm sure that this is the movie that reeked of budget cuts.
Yeah, well, I mean, for I guess what was it Coscarelli? Instead of Tanya Roberts, he really wanted Demi Moore.
Yeah,
but the executives overruled him.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's a cheap looking movie. They painted a tiger black because they wanted a panther instead of just leaving it as a tiger.
Yep.
Which made no sense.
Well, it's great too because anytime you see that thing drinking water, it's got the lip marks.
Oh yeah, I mean when you see him laying down at night, you can clearly see the stripes on him. He's like, it's like he looks nothing like a panther in any way, shape, or form.
Yep. You had that. You had the bear at the very beginning, which was apparently a Russian circus bear.
Oh, okay.
Which you could tell it was a Russian circus bear because it was like really underfed. It looked like somebody beat the shit out of it.
Yeah. You had these weird bird people that showed up once, and then you never hear from them again until they show up at the very end as a Avis Ex Machina.
Oh my God. The crazy thing about that, okay, and we'll talk about this and we'll get back to the animals because I have a thought about the ferrets. This movie is just like, I am so shocked that this even got the PG because this is way more violent and way scarier than Conan. They really got their money's worth out of let's press somebody's face again, or like press something against a thin surface and watch it slide because not only that one guy that the bird creature like grabbed, they did it with a baby too when they were transplanting Dar to from his mother, where you saw the little hand pushing through, and then it just ends up in the cow. Yeah.
And that, and also like those death guards that you see once and then you never see again. They had hundreds of them, and like where were they when the rebels were storming the castle?
Oh, the S&M Berserker zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're like so incredibly dangerous and deadly, and they can kill everybody, and let's never use them.
Yep. We're only going to use them in this one scene that we introduced them in. We'll watch how they go, because the man in the little panties is having like that stuff put in his ear.
And seriously,
there's a lot of man panty in here. There's also a lot of like naked side man ass, like John Amos's side ass. It's just like all over this movie.
So how small was the clothing budget that they couldn't even afford a full outfit for the kid, for like a 12-year-old kid?
That kid is also showing side ass. I'm like, I mean, my God, everything about this movie it rings cheap. I also want to say too, I told you, I get back to the animals, the ferrets. I squarely blame this movie for the Gen X obsession of owning ferrets as pets.
We actually had ferrets here.
You did?
We did, yes. Growing up, we had 2 to 3 ferrets.
Yeah.
They were cute, but they smelled so bad.
Yeah, that's the thing with ferrets. And that's what, like, I wanted ferrets, and then somebody talked me out of them because they own ferrets. It's like, this juice is not worth the squeeze.
As speaking of those ferrets, they killed more characters in this movie than the entire opening scene of Saving Private Ryan.
They do. They kill a lot of people.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me.
And also the fact that like that one like sacrificed himself at the end.
Yeah.
And apparently in the sequels he's back.
Well, I mean, the one of the, I don't remember their names. They were cute little names that rhymed.
Kodo and Podo.
Yeah, Kodo and Podo. But they had babies, so who even knows?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny too, because this movie has got so much enjoyability in terms of it is a cheese factor movie.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. See, that's the thing, is like this is the third movie we've watched, and by far it's probably, well, no, I think Heavy Metal for me was a worse movie. Yeah. But this is definitely a cheaper, a more poorly made movie than Conan. It is like so made for TV budget. It looks awful. I had way more fun watching this than I had it watching either of the other movies we did.
Yeah, because I mean the thing is that this movie uses just shy of 2 hours timing efficiently well up until the end.
Yeah.
The end dragged. It's like, okay, so Podo goes, kills Max. I'm sorry, Mayax. These names. And then, realistically speaking, he was the big bad. That should have been it. Not
exactly.
Another thing. Here's the legions now that we have to kill.
Yeah, they were apparently like allies of Mayax, but when Mayax was being slaughtered, they were nowhere to be seen.
Yep.
What?
Nope.
Huh?
Yeah.
And the guy with the bat helmet.
Yeah.
You've seen the MST3K episode Deathstalker in the Warriors from Hell, right?
Yes.
The guy with the big bat helmet is like, squeak, I'm a bat, squeak, squeak. That went through my mind every time I saw that guy.
Every time I saw that helmet, I just thought of like, there's a character in the Dungeons and Dragons like animated series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name because I really never watched it, but I remember that mask really had a very the helmet had a very distinct impression on me. Yeah, this movie is just, it's crazy in the, not even the amount of violence, but the type of violence that is in this movie. I mean, the first act of violence are 2 of Mayax's like monks like throw those things in the ceiling and hang themselves. You can actually see it like garroting into their throats. Yeah. There's that. There's like wholesale slaughter in this movie. The dog. Yeah. I mean, for God's sakes, they killed the dog.
Yeah. But by the way, one thing that always kind of puzzled me through this is like, he can communicate with every animal, right?
Yeah.
So why the heck are they all those horses? Why are they? Why isn't he telling them? You know what? Throw your riders and ride off. Go away.
Yeah. Yeah. Throw off your riders. Come
Yeah.
in here. I am Mark Singer, star of V.
Yeah.
As a kid, for the longest time, I actually labored under the impression that he was blind and he was just doing a really good job acting like a sighted person. For two reasons. One, he was in a movie called If You Could See What I Hear, which came out I believe the same summer as Beastmaster, but it came out first. It's one of those movies that, like, I would recommend check the recap on the Cinema Snob, because this movie is it's lost to time, but also because he had those eyes that look like A, icy, and B, there's nothing behind them.
So kind of like Tanya Roberts in this one.
Kinda, yeah.
She every time I saw her, I was like, is she wearing contacts? Because her eyes are very, very light blue here.
Yeah, I don't doubt that she was. Yeah, and again, just getting into her introduction, it's like, I can't believe how much boob they're allowing in this movie.
I mean, in fairness,
movie.
In fairness, 2 years earlier we had Airplane, and we got.
That's true. We got 2 extended boob shots in that too.
Yeah, it's like, I guess in the early '80s, PG meant you could get just enough boobage, and then that was it.
It was like what early PG-13 was before they neutered PG-13.
Yeah.
Now this would have been rated PG-13 even without the nudity or violence. If it had come out now.
Oh, absolutely.
What other things were like? This movie is parental guidance, but for all ages. What else can we show you? And what other horrors can we show you in here? The Ring with the eye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's also the technically Mark Singer and Tanya Roberts are cousins, and they are making out big time all over the place.
Yep. Watching that kid get sacrificed.
Yeah.
Like the first kid, he just hawks him into the fire.
Yeah, and then a fairly average, if not smaller size eagle somehow managed to pick up a 7-year-old girl.
Yeah, exactly.
And fly, become a cartoon and fly away. Because when they were in the sky, they was clearly in animations.
Yeah, reading some of the behind the scenes on here, that eagle, or that falcon rather, they could not train.
That explains why they had one close-up shot that they kept using again and again and again.
Yeah. And the thing with the ferrets, I think they said they used up to like 16 different ferrets, because you can't train a ferret.
No, you can't.
I
think the best they could probably do is have the food at one end and have them chase around and grab the food. That's probably about the limit.
Yeah. I'd love to know how much tranquilizer it took for them to have to paint that tiger every day, though. That's not something you just like, okay, kitten, come on.
Yeah, I was actually talking with John last night, and she was like, I wonder how they chose the person to have to go and paint the tiger every morning.
Who was the less delicious out of all of us on the crew?
She's like, rock, paper, scissors. I'm like, yeah, but eventually the one guy is just going to have scissors.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry,
guys. Does a stump count as rock, or does it count as paper? Apparently, that Russian bear attacked its trainer right before they brought the kid out on set.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of that tiger, apparently they couldn't have him. Like that scene at the very end where he's sniffing the ferret. That was pretty much one of the only scenes that they had the tiger with any other animal or any kids, because they were afraid he was going to attack them.
Yes. Yeah. Because you don't mess with tigers. This is why,
just talk to Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, exactly. And they worked with tigers. But even Master P's kid during this My Super Sweet 16, he wanted to ride out on a tiger, and the trainers were like, no.
Ooh.
And he pitched a fit.
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
No. Actually, I was actually thinking about Rip Torn and John Amos, and I gotta say, I love John Amos in this one.
The thing with I feel like John Amos is one of those actors that was so criminally underserved. A lot of that had to do with Good Times.
Yeah,
because he left. I legitimately thought that he died because they killed off his character.
Yeah.
It turns out it was a contract dispute, but also the age disparity between him and Esterol was really a lot.
Yeah.
And he just, I think it's at the end of the day though, it came down to money.
But he is so fun in this movie.
Yeah,
I love him in this movie. I really do.
Yeah, he's great. It's great too because he's not playing to type or stereotype or anything like that, like in Conan.
Yeah, he is a genuinely friendly guy, and I bought the friendship between him and Mark Sanger.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we see, he comes, I think the next notable movie I remember him in was Die Hard 2, Die Harder. And he was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I enjoyed him. Rip Torn. I think this was the first time I ever saw Rip Torn in a movie. And when I was a lot younger, I thought that nose was real. Being an adult now, you can definitely see lines where they spirit gummed onto his. He said he wanted to look more he wanted more of a hawk-like profile.
In his very first scene, when he turned, I saw the profile and I saw that kind of bulging nose. I'm like, that's not his real nose.
That's not his real nose because I can see the lines.
Yeah,
they were come on there, Coscarelli.
And then you got all those witches that are just kind of weird.
All right,
and yet you got lots of butt shots around.
Right. The witches. That was supposed to be intentional, and again, just cheap just cheap makeup because the masks look like they're falling off. One of those witches, by the way, was Jennifer Jones, who was a model. She also, for quite a long time, I don't know if she's still married to him. She was married to Wayne Gretzky.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
I wonder if you ever asked her to wear them.
They tease you with ooh, look at these sexy ladies over here, and then they just show their faces ugh.
And it's the whole the scene in in the dungeon where the witch is crawling on the wall. I'm like, he said earlier they can see through his eyes and he can see through theirs. Why isn't he oh, okay, now he's doing it. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Don't question the animal powers. There's no consistency between those.
Yeah, and then he drops that skull thing on the exit, and he's like, "I'm gonna find my way," and then suddenly Tanya Arbus is there. Where the hell did she come from? The exit was already blocked, and suddenly she's there. So whatever.
She actually, I can't remember what role she got because of this. I'm gonna look it up right now, so keep talking. But
I did really like her in this one. She wasn't. She was a damsel in distress, but until she wasn't.
Yeah.
And then she was again, and then she wasn't.
This got her Stacey Sutton in A View to a Kill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least Mark Singer is younger than
right now. I had totally forgotten she died back in 2021.
Yeah, I did recall that because honestly, the last thing I remember seeing her in was that '70s show, the first 2 or 3 seasons or so.
That's right. She was the neighbor's.
Yeah, she was Donna's mother.
That's right.
And yeah.
I'm just going down the list here. So she was in Sheena.
Oh. That Sheena and Beastmaster are pretty much right there.
They're virtually the same movie. It's between any of the movies that showed up in the Conan verse.
One. I didn't realize this at the time, but we're looking up the cast afterwards.
Yeah.
King Zed.
Yeah.
He would later go on to play Sigmund Freud, dude, in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Was that him?
That was him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see it.
6 years later.
Oh yeah. I mean, overall, this is the very definition of a TBS classic.
Yes.
I know it showed up on HBO a lot, but then when TBS was kind of like, it's Saturday or it's Sunday, what the fuck else are we gonna do? Here's a movie.
Yeah,
it was always Beastmaster.
This movie, it doesn't seem like it should have been released in theaters because it's really not good, but it does seem like something. You know what? Oh, you know what this movie was? This was a Sci-Fi Channel original movie before Sci-Fi Channel original movies.
A great way of putting it. I was going to say because the home video really wasn't a thing back in 1982, nor was like the direct to cable.
No, that's
because cable had just started getting its footing around this time. So yeah, it was. You made a movie, no matter how shitty it was, or how good it was, or how cheap it looked, you would get at least a week in the theater somewhere.
I mean, it did make its money back.
Yeah,
it pulled in like $14 million on a $9 million budget, so not a huge profit, but enough so that they did make 2 made-for-TV sequels afterwards, and a TV series that actually ran for like 3 seasons.
Yeah, was it syndicated?
Yeah, probably 1999 to 2002.
Yeah,
it seemed like it was a kind of a, hey, that Hercules and Xena seem to go off. What else? What properties do we have? Beastmaster, sure, why not?
Yeah, why the hell not? I've given up. Where's the Coke? All right.
Yeah, syndicated TV series. Yep.
Yeah, no. Again, this is in terms of overall viewing enjoyment. This is more fun. I mean, Conan is a better crafted movie.
Absolutely,
way better. Like I mentioned when we were talking about Conan, there are some stills in this movie and some scenes that just the cinematography is fantastic. This, not so much, but this movie does. People talk in this movie. People have conversations in this movie, so it does get the plot moving a little better.
Yeah, the fight scenes in Conan were way better, though. I mean, these ones, it's like, all right, you move, you gotta move this way so he can set up the stunt. Yep. It's like you can totally tell it was choreographed up the wazoo. It is not a good fight. It's not a good movie, but it's a fun movie.
Right.
And it's free on YouTube, so it's worth the watch.
Exactly. You're not. Yeah. What are you gonna do if you're like Mike? You're not getting the commercials. If you're like me, you got the commercials, but you don't really care.
It's 2 hours. It's worth it. It's worth a watch.
Yeah, exactly. Now I gotta look see who did the music because you had mentioned that you think that this music was stolen.
Well, I mean, yeah, the music was done by Lee Holdridge. But if you listen to it, that theme, the Dar's theme there. That is so close to being a Battlestar Galactica theme that it's not even funny. It is clearly that she's like, that's if I just change it, tweaks it, it's like the Vanilla Ice. No, that's nothing like under pressure.
Goes ding 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 ding. Mine goes ding 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 ding.
Yeah, see, it's that kind of case where it's clearly Battlestar Galactica, but whatever.
Yeah, no, it was fine, but it did sound very familiar.
Yeah.
And it sounds like I know this thing, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah,
it's been 30 years since I've seen this movie, too. Like, last time I think I saw this movie was in college on TBS. So,
yeah.
You get what you get.
Yeah,
overall, again, I enjoyed this for as much as I could enjoy it.
It's you got to go in with very, very low expectations.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
you're grading on this is definitely something I would grade on a curve.
Yeah, if you go in expecting a made for TV sci-fi original movie, then you're gonna go in fun.
Right, exactly. And this one, I mean, even with the sci-fi stuff, the sci-fi movies. This one still looks like it had somewhat of a budget.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our thoughts on Beastmaster. So we want to know, leave that comment below. What were your thoughts on Beastmaster? Did you watch it first on HBO or did you watch it on TBS? Don't fucking say that you saw it in the theaters because I know you're lying. Leave that polite comment below. YouTube. So subscribe, thumbs up, yada, yada, yada. Mike and I host a little podcast called Geek Salad. Also, you can check that out wherever you get your podcasts. We just recorded our latest episode where we talk about underrated summer films that we liked and overrated summer films that we're not so fond of.
Yes.
It's a spirited conversation, to say the least.
It is.
It is a very spirited conversation. So you can
And
check
Andy
that.
gets wrong very often.
Oh, yeah, okay. You can actually go to this channel and check out the raw feed, or if you want to wait and get all the sound drops and all that, just wait till we post that in a couple of weeks. We are also, I don't think I said social media, we're on Facebook at Geek Salad Podcast and at Blue Sky, on Blue Sky at Geek Salad Radio. Next week we are taking a week off. I am going to be sailing the high seas, so I will not be around to discuss anything next week. But when we return, we are going to be talking all about the 1983. We've been talking sci-fi a lot. Let's go to outer space. Let's talk, because we are going to, I believe it's the planet Krull.
Oh, is it a planet?
I believe that Krull is a planet. I don't believe it is a person.
Okay, yeah.
It's been a while since I've watched it, so I could be right. I could be wrong.
I probably saw this on like channel 38 or 56 back in the day, but
probably
I remember very little, if anything, of this movie. So
yeah, and don't expect that I won't be calling it the glaive every single time, because that's
glaive.
Oh, use the glaive.
Use the glaive and like throwing the star thing here in the wall.
Yo, the Liam Neeson and the Cyclops. Hey. All right. Well, I think we've done enough damage here, my friend.
Yeah.
So, until next time, I'm Andy.
I'm Mike.
Go forth and be nerdful. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye-bye.